No, I wasn't going to touch up on the subject, but due to the fact that you have a lot of these Negroes, you know, running their mouth, basically in support of all these white supremacists on this Carmelo Anthony case. Now, the thing is, you expect that shit from the white supremacists to be butthurt. You know, you expect them to be butthurt. And they put up, you know, when he was locked up, they put that young man under $1 million bond. Now, these crackers know, in their mind, they was thinking, yeah, he ain't gonna get out. He ain't gonna get out. You know, they was up there basically high-fiving one another that this brother wasn't gonna be able to get bailed out. But that to be expected. That to be expected out of them folks. But I don't know why I didn't see a lot of these buck dancing bootlegs coming out the woodwork and support the actions of that the one kid that got killed. Now, you have a certain individual, I ain't gonna say his name, but this individual, he got a big platform. And there's a few other buck dancing bootleg niggas, man, that has big platforms, was basically saying that that young man shouldn't be he shouldn't be out on the street. Now, you expect these words out of some white supremacists foaming out the mouth-ass white supremacists. Now, I'm gonna show you the hypocrisy with these niggas. These niggas will sit up there, if it was the other way around, where Carmelo Anthony got killed, and black people would have been outraged at his death, and them white boys would have got out, let loose. They'll say, well, there's black people, y'all always crying about when a white person do something. Why you all don't talk about the black on black crime? Always the major thing that these Negro buck dancing Negroes and white supremacists always talk about the black on black crime. And it's always used as the main thing to always say, see, black people, you can't complain about white people killing you because you all kill one another. Well, so it ain't funny to laugh at that young kid death. That's not even funny. It's the point that these buck dancing Negroes, when this black young man, defending himself from two aggressors, defend himself, and one of them just happened to get killed. Now everybody, and then not only he get killed, but they let him out, lower the bond. The judge, what's her name? I can't think of her name right now, but it'll come to me. So the judge, who's a conservative judge, Republican, mega, she reduced the young man's bond. Now, you have all these, you look at this kid's background. This kid is an honor roll student. He ran track, and he was the lead star captain of his football team. Straight A student, good grades, come from a two family household. Everything blows the narrative against this. He came from a single mama. He come from a disadvantage. You know, he come from poverty. Because we all know those words mean, you know, that means he's a wicked person if he come from those environments. But by him coming from that type of environment, what you would call a upstanding upbringing, now that blows that narrative away. That blows that whole narrative the way that these folks in the buck dancing coon brigade always like to say, keep them over, keep them over. So when they found out that this young man come from a well-to-do black family that had money, that was right there the problem for the establishment. Because in their mind, these flaming mouth white supremacists, that nigga ain't supposed to have wealth. That nigga ain't supposed to come from a well-to-do black family. There's no goddamn such thing. You know, niggas. You know, he came from a single mama household. Mama, didn't know who the baby daddy is. Well, all that shit was wrong. You do have thriving black families out here. It's just that they never talk about it. You have thriving black families out here that is a mother in the house, father in the house, and they black. They ain't no white mama or no white mama or no black daddy. It ain't no black mama or no white daddy. It's a black couple with black children. Because they think in the nigga mindset, they think in order for you to have an established, well-to-do family, you gotta have a Becky on your arm or you gotta have a Brad on your arm. Like you don't got no whole bunch of white kids born out of wedlock that divorce and live in poverty. No, they're just only you. But anyway, all that narrative was blown out the water. But they were trying to find all kinds of shit to throw at this young man. All kind of shit. But the shit wasn't sticking. You had your bootlicks brigades come out, your Uncle Tom buck dancing bootlicks come out tap dancing. I'll do it for y'all white supremacists. If y'all support my channel. I don't like that nigga anyway. Tap dancing ass, buck dancing ass niggas. You had them niggas coming out the woodwork. Buck dancing, tap dancing, bucking their eyes, dancing the jig, dancing better than motherfucker Fred Astaire, Sammy Davis Jr., and Gregory Hines put together. Niggas just up there like this. Tap dancing ass, buck dancing ass, watermelon eating ass, fried chicken ass niggas. That would be the stereotype for them folks, because you know them the only kind of niggas that white folks like. Watermelon eating ass, fried chicken eating ass nigga, even though I do like watermelon fried chicken, y'all get what I'm saying. Because another thing too, watermelon and fried chicken, also that was a white people delicacy. White people used to like the watermelon that Africans brought from Africa, and they made that a delicacy to eat that on every Sunday, and fried chicken. But like I said, these flaming mouth white supremacists, they are not the real problem. See, you got the buck dancing brigade of coons and buck dancing, tap dancing ass niggas that up there trying to get any kind of support. So they'll throw their own up under the bus just to get white folks support. 1 minute, oh, them niggas don't get along, they don't even get on code. Now that you got black people getting solidified on this, just like with everything else, niggas don't like it, so they gotta have, if nobody's not following them coon, buck dancing, tap dancing ass niggas, you know, hey, it's like Charleston White, another goddamn coon. tap dancing ass coon. That nigga, he sit up there and talked about Tariq. I said that nigga just mad cause ain't no niggas following him. They see him what he is. A buck dancing, Confederate flag, wrapping himself in buck dancing coon, a fucking minstrel. That's what Charleston White is, a fucking minstrel. And a lot of these niggas out here finding out if you gotta be a minstrel to make money to get a pat on the head from white supremacy. They're gonna do that. And to me, why I'ma leave a lot of sisters up out of this, the black women out, cause I'm gonna talk about the buck dancing coons. It's time that I talk about these niggas. Gotta talk about these niggas. You got to. Because these niggas are the one proliferate. Basically, they are the left hand of white supremacy. You had them buck dancing coons on a motherfucking plantation running around talking about, master, I should know where they at, master. They planning on doing something, master. What you gonna do, boss? What you gonna do, master? I know where they at, boss. I know where they at. Can I get some butter biscuit crumbs, master? I love you, master. I love you, master. These niggas are worse than the white supremacists. Then on top of that, these crackers threatening these people, putting death threats on the family of Carmelo Anthony, putting death threats on the judge that lowered his bond so they could get out. Even though she's a mega Republican, I guess, hey, she done cut their draws for him, so now she really seeing how these peckerwoods are. I keep telling y'all niggas, stop following these party lines, Democrats and Republicans. They are dirty dogs. Goddamn, y'all need to listen to Malcolm X's Ballad of the Bullet, man. But here, I ain't gonna say no name with these niggas, but y'all know who they are. And anybody that sit up there, any niggas that sit up there and go along with that shit, any niggas that sit up there and follow these individuals that talk sideways like that, if it was you, your kid, they'll throw your ass up under the bus. Think about that shit while y'all supporting motherfuckers like that. See, karma a motherfucker. Karma and a motherfucker, because they trying to get some butter biscuits from white supremacy, tap dancing and shit. And they gonna get the few little crumbs and flakes and shit. But like brother Professor Black and Jason Black always say, the white supremacists always break their useful tools when they no longer